Zig Wharf back again, and immediately I apologize for the noise in the background. As you can hear, someone's mowing the lawn outside, and this is the only time that I have to record, so yeah. We're going to change this just really quick. So, what have I been doing? Let's see. Well, I got 4 new horses. And here's one of them. This is the best one I was able to pick out. I think it's pretty fast. I haven't named it yet. They are skeleton horses, which is amazing. Sorry about that. I cut the recording by accident. And I was saying, I also tested riding horses while recording, which completely works properly and everything, which is great. Before it used to really lag out, and now it's awesome. So yeah, I'm doing some stuff here with the item spawn in thing. Here's another one of the horses, which has, oh my goodness, 46 hearts. No, that's wrong. 26 hearts. That is amazing, but this one's faster. That one's really slow. This one only jumps like 2 blocks high, so that's sort of a bummer. Yeah, just about 2 blocks. And then I've been doing some other stuff with my villagers over here. They've been breeding a lot more. And I got a farmer. Oop, that was an accident. That's a shepherd. I got a farmer, which has been great. That way, you know, I don't have to... that's an Unbreaking 3 axe, which is a pretty good deal. That way I don't have to do anything here to get more villagers. And I come in here and I pick off certain ones and I kill the others. Which is sort of cruel and violent, but, you know, it had to be done. It has to be done. So yeah, I'm just trying to get some nice villagers there. And then, there's a little change here. There's a bridge. I don't know. I took a few minutes to design it and just built it. I like it. It sort of merges with the dirt in the background, but that's okay. I'm going to use the same design and build one way over there so that we have more access across the river. Moving on, the next thing that's changed is in this time lapse. And I tried something different in this time lapse that I'm going to show you just after this. I did a dual perspective thing. Suma Void, I watched his channel, and he was trying this out. He thought he would try it out sometime, but his dual view was a little different. He was oh, and yeah, there's another layer on the castle. It's looking really tall and plain. I'm going to add some towers and windows and things. But yeah. So, Suma Void, I think that's how you say it. I apologize. But he was trying this with his time-lapse. He said he may do this in time-lapses. He had a spectator follow him in third person, and then he had a spectator view of just what he was doing, and had a little tiny face cam window for one of them, and did the time-lapse. So what I did was I just had my perspective, first person, like this, in a tiny window, and then I had a third person, just a spectator looking at the whole what I was doing, basically, the whole works of it. And yeah, I have that time lapse here, and I will play it for you right now. hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Every time lapse takes a little more time than just plain recording, because I have to do a lot of preparation and make sure I don't goof around in a video, basically. And I'm trying to make all these videos more or less, less goofing around and more sort of structured stuff. But anyway, so this is the view from up here with the clouds on. I think they give a nice perspective. I can remove them really quick here. Let's take them off. I just look at the view from up here. It looks pretty complicated from up here, and nice, sort of the complications and stuff like that. Give it a nice feel, but then from down there it just looks plain and boring. So I've been adding these little tiny towers off of different levels, and it's going to change a lot. I'm just sort of, this is just the base, I guess you could say. So yeah, this is the work I did in my time lapse. I did 2 levels, I believe. I did this level, and I finished that level over there, and I filled in the floor for that, and then this. So yeah, so the castle's coming together. This is going to be a tower here. This is going to be the final tower, basically. So this is going to be like the, I don't know, just the final tower. And then there's going to be another shorter tower here, and then maybe something in between. And then we're going to do some fancy roofs and maybe have some roofed edges and stuff like that. It's not all going to be walkways like this. That was my initial plan, but I think it's too boring. So yeah. So I think all the way down here on this level, which is I think the 2nd floor, I guess you could say, there's a little bit that I've sort of shown you guys a little bit of it, but not enough. So here is the inside of one of the floors. You can see it has beams and stuff like that, like stuff's actually holding the tower up. And then we got little places like this, little houses with doors and, excuse me, windows and things like that. There's a new wall design going around that I'm going to start on this level, and then maybe other levels, just to give it some depth and stuff like that. This is a corner house. I really like the feel of this, sort of, you know. And this is all inside that level. And I think I'm going to do basically the same thing up every single level, maybe a different kind of design, but I'm just going to fill it in, sort of, not just have an empty space. And these connectors I haven't finished for each tower. I need to, I think. They give a little bit more depth in the design. Those houses look really plain and boring. I don't know how to change them up. Let's see if we can get that wedge. Ooh, just missed. Oh. Bullseye. No. Bullseye. Okay, got the witch. There's no point of that, but still. Yeah. What else have I been doing? I think that is about it. That's about that about sums up what I finished. I finished that, actually. Sums up what I've been doing. I put a few windows in, trying to get some depth into this thing because it looks really flat and boring and super tall. I think it's way too tall for what I was aiming for. It looks sort of like that needs to be like the final tower up there, and then this needs to be cut out. Yeah, it sort of looks like that. Oh, we're going to add a lot more towers and things like that. We're going to just try and make it look good. It sort of seems like a lost cause now. It's going to be a lot of work. Yeah, I put tons of detail into like this first level over here. And then the second level was a little bit of detail. And then the third level, I just didn't know what to do, basically. As the tower went up, I just didn't know what to start doing. So I just put walls in. So yeah. Oh, let's get these things. Oh. There's so many. Oh, wow. Spider attacking a skeleton. Come on, spider. Ah! Ah! I wasn't letting my... Oh, and my new, main attack is an axe instead of a bow, because instead of a sword, because it's one tool and I only need one mending on one thing instead of two, and I only need to worry about repairing this one tool instead of a sword and an axe. I just have to do an axe. And the only thing I sacrifice for an axe is the attack time, which is basically a second. 1 attack speed. I think that's a second. I don't know for sure. But that's the only thing I sacrifice. And that's not too bad, actually. In tough spots it is, I guess, but I just use my bow then. So yeah. That about sums up what I've been doing. I don't really know how long the time lapse is yet, so I don't know how long this episode has been. But that's about all I have time for today. Not much. But just enough, I think, to make it a full episode. That's my assumption, at least. I hope it's enough. I don't know. Did I change anything else? No, I haven't. But I did get that skeleton horse, and that was fun. Oh, I also have a clip of getting the skeleton horse, and I will drop that in right here. I hope you enjoyed that little clip. It was super quick, super fast. And there's a spider hanging from the ceiling right in front of my face. That's interesting. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a short one. The next one may be longer. It may be much more of the same short kind of episode. But yeah, we'll see. Ooh, don't drop down, spider. Anyway. Oh, there's an actual spider in the game. No, there's the spider in the game. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. I know this is short and all that, and I haven't really been doing much on camera, but still. I need to like think of something we need to do in the next one and say that right now before we actually stop. I actually stop. That way I'll do it. So by the next episode... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Okay. In the next episode, we're probably going to go exploring. Since horses work with recording now, I can explore with horses instead of walking around. And that's going to be fun. We're going to take our skeleton horse out, I think. And, oh no! That was bad. Yeah, and what we're looking for is a mesa biome because, hardened clay, oh man, that is the best, I think. It's the most, diverse block because of all the colors and things. I know you can't make stairs with it, but, you know, that opens up a whole lot. I really like the textures of clay, hardened clay. And, yeah, I can't wait to find a mesa biome. So we'll look for one in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.